stories, please? Wraith told me about your mission, and I'd like to help you. Which is why the Black Company will reduce its rate to 300 gold pieces a day.
300 gold pieces? That's a lot.
For an entire garrison of mercenaries? No, that's a steal.
It's enough to cover our expenses. Happy, brother? We can keep working together.
Great. On to the point. Do you know anything about a group of rogue sleepers that siphons the souls of civilians?
Siphons the souls of... All right, all right. Start from the beginning. Quite the story. But yeah, I might be able to help. I didn't know about their new hobby, but I think I know who these sleepers are. And I'm sure I can dig up some good information on them. However, I want your help first. My daughter, Sarobi. I want you to find her.
Conditions? We're paying you.
I know, and I wouldn't ask this of you if it weren't important.
Fine. What happened to your daughter?
She fled her commune, after I encouraged her to do so. However, she's been missing ever since, and I'm starting to get worried.
She's become a derelict.
Yes. After I sent her a letter reminding her that life is too short to spend it slaving away for the exalted fucking father. Now, I want to find out where the hell she went, but I need to keep my head down. You, on the other hand, well, you could go looking for her.
Why do you keep calling Wraith your brother? Are you related?
We were in the same pack back when we were children.
You mean you grew up together?
Yes, though that doesn't mean that we're close. Technically, every child who grew up in the same commune could be considered my brother or sister.
Though I do have a special place in your heart, don't I?
Of course.
Why do you need to keep your head down? Does the realm have a quarrel with the Black Company?
Well, half of my men are derelicts who deserted the Strength, the exalted father's army. Plus, I myself have a colorful history with the realm.
Catras was a high-ranking officer in the Strength before he chose to run away and found the Deathmen. There's a bounty on his head high enough to buy a castle in Leonida.
Though that was 20 years ago. It's not as if there are headhunters stalking me around every corner. Why do you always have to be so dramatic, brother?
Yes?
Make it good.
If you're wanted, then why stay in Calibrock?
Sarobi. Once I know she's safe and sound, I'll leave. Probably even for Greykeep, if you still want our help.
Yes?
Yes?
The storm is coming.
What about Sarobi's mother?
Bad subject. Let's not go there.
So your daughter knows you. Wraith told me children are given a gun.
Concoction that erases their memory, yes. Sarobi drank it too.
So she doesn't remember you?
She doesn't. But I remember her. And I won't have the realm turn her into a mindless hull they can use as cannon fodder. I won't. All those people. They know nothing but the crap the realm's been spoon-feeding them from the day they were born. Live, obey, die, that's it. They'll never hear the sound of a Thinanmere harp, know the touch of an Empyrean woman, or see the sunset over the Sea of Dreams. All they'll remember when they die are these goddamn caves, the pointed roofs of the temples, and the bloody smell of moss and moldy shit seeping through those tunnels like some... I don't know, you get the point. So even if my daughter doesn't remember my face, I want her to know that she deserves better.
Noble words, Catras. I'm surprised.
What did you write in that letter?
Just that I want her to have a proper life. And how she could get out of that place without getting caught. Which she did. As my men told me, Sarobi hasn't been seen in the communes for over a fortnight now. However, she hasn't contacted me yet. And that worries me. Find her, and I'll look into that murderous sleeper cult of yours. Plus, you'll get the Black Company's full support in stopping Sir Evil God. You have my word.
Won't us snooping around Calibrock raise suspicion?
Actually, it won't. Catras is right about us being the perfect candidates for the job. A servant of the realm is expected to abide by 100 rules and conventions. Whereas people will probably dismiss any odd behavior on our end as humans being humans.
Makes sense. What does your daughter look like?
Tall, slender, long white hair. Bit of a pointy nose. She got that from her mother. I suggest you start by asking Tevos. According to my sources, he's her closest friend in the pack. Last time we saw him was near the southern precipice. He's tall, has chin-long hair, and quite the pretty face. I'll be here, so let me know when you have a lead.
All right. Let's find that boy, Tevos. I know the way.
I don't see anybody.
Ellen's reigns. It can never be easy, can it?
Hi. You looking for someone?
What do we have?
Well met. Well met, my friend. A refreshing sight to see a pale blood in these caves. I'm Kel, merchant of the most exquisite wares in all...
You said you can help us. We're looking for someone. A young man. Tall, long hair, good-looking. His name is Tevos.
Yes, I know the dream dust addict. And yes, I can help you. But for some strange reason, I can't seem to remember. Who knows? Maybe some coin or your help with a delicate matter could help jog my memory.
You said he's a dream dust addict.
Oh yes, quite so. I assume that also has to do with his mysterious disappearance, about which I have a lot to tell you, if we can strike a bargain.
What do you need our help with?
Oh, nothing too taxing. Do you see that trader over there? I only need you to deliver these flowers to her.
It would mean more to her if you delivered them.
No. She needs to get the flowers first. She's beautiful, smart, kind. A guy like me has no chance. You'll see when you speak to her.
Uh-huh. Why'd you need us for this?
I can't leave my wares unattended. Look, there's no catch to this. I just need these flowers delivered.
All right, we'll do it. Give me the flowers.
Right away. Thank you, Paleblood. I'll be waiting.
We meet again, Paleblood.
Someone asked me to give you this.
Oh, my, aren't they beautiful? May I ask who it was that sent you?
Kel, a trader who has his stand on the western end of the square.
Him? Such a sweet man. Will you bring him this as a token of my gratitude? I'd be eternally grateful.
I'm not.
Thank you, Paleblood. You're a treasure.
Back already?
We did as you asked.
You did? And, how did she react?
She wanted me to give you this as a token of gratitude.
A gift for a gift? Oh, what a marvellous woman. Well then, you upheld your end of the bargain, so I'll uphold mine. I'll tell you all about Tevos. And here, take this. I found it down in the swamps. Don't think I can sell it. You might have use for it, though. Now, Tevos comes here every morning to get his daily sniff of dust. He's buying it from a man named Iveth. Except that today they got into an argument and Iveth and his men took him away.
What do you know about this Iveth?
Only that he's involved in a lot of shady business, and that he's someone you don't want to cross if you value your intestines.
There's a drug ring in Calibrock?
There's a drug ring in every city on EO, my friend. Even if the speech denies it. All that dust must come from somewhere, mustn't it?
Any idea where they took him?
Someplace with less guards around, I suppose. Probably one of their hideouts. And yes, since that's what you're going to ask next, I can point you in their direction. Just don't complain to me when you come back a head shorter.
We can handle ourselves.
I knew you were going to say that. Well then, here you go. Pleasure doing business with you.
What do you want?
Back already?
Show me your wares.
Of course. Take a look.
You've had your warning, Tevos. More than one.
But I told you, I just need one more day. There's this new boy in the communes, and his parents are smuggling in money to help him through.
Sorry, Tevos.
Good to see you again, General.
If you can't pay in gold, you'll pay.
I'll be going.
Farewell.
I'm listening. What's going on here?
None of your goddamn business, Pale Blood. Now, unless you're here to pay us the money this little shit owes us, I suggest you take your authoritative Pale Blood attitude and shove it where the sun don't shine.
Aren't you a likable fellow?
We're agents of the Queen and are here by decree of the Exalted Father. You don't want to cross us.
Oh, really? And assuming that were true, why the fuck would we care? We don't give a shit about the Exalted Father.
Because you don't want to draw attention to that little business of yours. Murdering an agent of the Queen. Even if you manage to kill us, the intelligence will investigate.
Tell me one thing. Why? What business does an agent of the Queen have with a bloody dust addict?
That little shit is part of our mission. We won't let you harm him.
Well, I'm probably going to regret this, but fine. Come on, boys, we're leaving. The little shit isn't worth the trouble.
Make it good.
That way?
Humans? Huh.
Probably traders.
Yeah, probably.
Need something?
Quite an exchange.
What's this?
Of course, take a look.
You have yourself a deal.
Farewell.
Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need.
Yes?
Lead the way.
There. That's her. Scythe.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, yes?
Out of the way. Guess the smith isn't here.
But look, there's a note on his workbench. Gone hunting? That's not very helpful.
Well, maybe he'll be back later.
You ever wonder what it's like up there?
In the temple?
No, up there. The world above.
You there, Pale Blood. Come over here for a moment, will you?
Here we go again.
I did. So shameless.
Do you think he'll actually stray?
Nah, he's not the type.
What is it? We're just travelers.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. Say, Pale Blood, you see and hear a lot of things with your pale eyes and your pale ears, don't you? What would you say to making a little extra coin on the side?
We're not interested.
Are you sure? If you're worried about disturbing the realm, don't be. This can be our little secret. All you have to do is let me know if you have any interesting information to pass on. In exchange, a little gold to weigh down your pockets. What do you say?
What kind of information are you talking about?
Oh, just things you'd see, hear, notice. Calibrock is a big place. Misdeeds will try to hide in every damn corner.
What's in it for you?
The chance to serve the Exalted Father, of course. And perhaps an opportunity to eke out an edge over my peers. The strength will no doubt realize my immense value. It's a win-win for both of us, I promise.
Actually, we were hoping that you could help us. We're looking for someone. A young man named Tevos. Tall, long hair. Have you seen him?
Tevos? That little dust addict. I've seen him before, but no, I haven't.
All right. You have a deal. You keep this quiet.
Of course. I think come back if you hear anything juicy. I'll be here.
What is it?
Good to see you again, General.
What's your opinion of Catras?
You do know I'm standing right here, don't you?
Nice try, General. I know better than to gossip while the boss is around.
Have you by chance seen two dwarves in the city?
Funny you should ask. I did, actually. About a week back. The boss mentioned the mess going on with the dwarves. So they caught my attention.
And?
And I had them watched. One of them went around trying to get a letter couriered. So I posed as a messenger and took it. Turns out it was just a letter from a homesick boy to his father. Here, take a look for yourself.
Yes?
How did they look? Did it seem like they were in trouble?
Trouble? No, I wouldn't say that. The other one, the companion, mentioned they were kicked out at the inn for starting a brawl. They seemed quite proud of it.
I see. Thanks for the letter. Did they mention where they were headed next?
No, and I didn't ask. The other one, his friend, had the most intense stare. Once I realized they were harmless, I wanted out of the conversation as soon as possible.
Okay. I'll be going.
Farewell.
Uh-huh.
Good to see you again, General.
You wanted to discuss something?
Ah, yes. Since we'll be working with you for the foreseeable future, I thought you might want to invest in us.
Invest? We're already paying you.
For our superior service, yes. But we could do even more for you. Be more.
Like what?
Oh, you know. Equipment upgrades, better training, improvements that will make us more useful to you.
Okay, I'm interested. What would I have to do?
It's simple. The company only requires one material. Crab dung.
Crab dung?
Yes. Our alchemists need it for a myriad of things. All you have to do is keep an eye out for it on your travels. Bring it back to me, and I'll put it to good use.
You expect me to believe the Black Company's secret is crab excrement?
I know how it sounds, but that's how it is. It's one of our many secrets. Concoctions, poisons, explosives. You have no idea what the stuff is good for. Do you know what our potions are brewed from?
I don't. And let's keep it that way. I'll let you know if I find any.
Fantastic. Good luck, General.
I'll be going.
Farewell.
What do we have
Good
here?
to see you again, General.
I'll be going.
Farewell.
Yes, sure.
Wraith! You have some nerve sauntering about here unshrouded. Give me one reason why I shouldn't call the guards and have you hanged.
And you have some nerve threatening me after you killed my son and my wife.
What by Nor are you on about?
The blood burn. You knew it would come for our village because you had seen what it could do. And yet you didn't tell me. You simply left us to die.
Really? Is that what you tell yourself to help you sleep at night? I had as much reason to doubt the blood burn as you had. Yes, I had seen the village it destroyed before it headed our way. But back then, there were no indicators what it really was.
No indicators? The symptoms were...
Almost identical to the red fever, yes. Swollen limbs, blisters, bleeding from the orifices. Every scholar in his right mind would have dismissed these blood burn rumors as nonsense. Yes, I agree, we should have known it was something else by the time it hit Calibrock. But we both didn't. If anything, we both messed up. The only difference is that you refused to see how dangerous it was, even when I already had. Not even when your pretty wife begged you to flee. And even when you finally realized what you had done. You didn't face your error, no. You simply abandoned the realm and the Exalted Father altogether. And that, dear Wraith, is something I will not let go unpunished. You're coming with me.
What are you talking about? What happened?
Ask your friend, Paleblood.
Who are you? How do you know each other?
We worked together 3 years ago.
Let's all calm down.
Shut your mouth, Paleblood. You should be glad I'm not reporting you to the guard for traveling with a traitor.
I'm not coming with you, Scythe. You'll let us walk away now and pretend we were never here. Understood?
You're giving out orders? A derelict to a seer of the intelligence? I'll take down the lot of you myself if I have to.
Whatever happened between you, there's no need for this to get bloody. Believe it or not, we're on a mission to prevent something bad from happening, and Wraith is an essential part of it. Just let us go.
Mission? Huh. You're lucky I have a good sense of when people are lying, Pale Blood. Because you're not. Now get out of my sight.
Thank you. I shouldn't have provoked her.
Will you finally tell me what this was about now?
I can, if you want. But not here. We'll talk once we get back to the keep. Either way, thank you for this. Let's focus on the mission now.
Yes?
Guess the smith isn't here.
But look, there's a note on his workbench. Gone hunting? That's not very helpful.
Well, maybe he'll be back later. Are you okay?
What? Who? Oh, a Pale Blood. I mean, no offense. I wasn't expecting to run into anyone over here.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was admiring the melancholy of abandoned architecture. Norse claws. Okay, don't look at me like that. I was doing a ritual and... I made an error in the incantation. Next thing I know, boom, undead everywhere.
You were doing a ritual all the way out here?
Well, it's a perfectly good spot. I was only trying to show the old bat what I was capable of. Oh, hey, you look like you have great undead banishing weapons. What do you say? I can pay you.
What exactly was this ritual? What were you trying to do?
Oh, that's not really important, is it? It was a complex summoning, that's all. One that would convince the old bat I'm stuck with for a mentor that I belong in the intelligence.
Typical. The weak always try something reckless to gain the commune's attention.
What do you know? They have me slated for endurance. Endurance! I refuse to be a mushroom farmer. But for now, I just need those undead gone.
Given the situation, I'm surprised you're still standing here.
What do you mean? I can't let these undead escape. They'd wander into the city and I would be found out for sure.
Then why not take care of them yourself?
1, I'm outnumbered. 2, I don't even have a weapon. 3, I've never actually killed anything on purpose. I don't think I'd be good at it.
Why not inform the city guard?
You're joking, right? If I go to the guard, they'll lock me down on the lower levels for this. I don't want to be a derelict, that's why I'm asking you.
Okay, I'll take care of those undead for you.
Oh, I knew it. I knew you would. Here, this key unlocks the old commune. Let me know when they've been dealt with. I'll wait here.
What do we have here?
I'm here?
Ancestors guide us.
Interesting.
Stick to the path.
Ah, that smell.
Try to keep up.
Here we go.
If I must.
Is that the best you can do?
Lead on then.
That way?
Yes?
I have to go.
Suit yourself.
Well, look who's back. What do you have for me?
I noticed there's a derelict trading in the main square. She claims the guard lets her trade there, but I thought it was against the law.
A derelict trader in the city? Next you'll tell me you're the Exalted Father's secret lover.
It's true.
Please, Pale Blood, if you need the coin, bring me something worthwhile. Don't waste my time with jokes.
Stay close.
Really?
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! It's about time you showed up.
You were expecting me?
Of course! You think I posted that ad for shits and giggles, that I was hiding in the bushes waiting for someone to read it so that I could go, tee-hee, fooled you. No, although I wasn't expecting a human to answer it. No matter, I'm sure you can learn on the job.
You must be mistaken. I don't know about any ad.
Oh, come now, there's no need to be shy. The name's Gildan Varys, Second Lieutenant of the Exalted Father's Strength, a retired. Go on, your turn. Name and current employment, if any.
General Arev, commander of the Wolf Guard. What's this about exactly?
General? Funny name to give someone, but who am I to judge? Can't say I've heard of the Wolf Guard either, but I suppose it will do. So congratulations, you're in. But no time for celebrating. We need to get to work, apprentice. William won't summon himself.
Wait a second. You said you were part of the Strength. Why are you doing a summoning?
I was part of the Strength. Retired, remember? But retirement can be a little dull. A man needs his hobbies like a fat noble needs a diet.
So you took up necromancy? Because you were bored?
You tell me if you wouldn't lose your mind watching your mushrooms grow and chasing bats out of your yard like some flea-bitten guard dog with a bad attitude. I read several books, decided to try my hand at it. Can't be that hard.
I'm your apprentice now? Just like that?
Well, it's either you or the Fireflies. Truth be told, I posted the ad over a week ago. You're the first one to answer it.
The Guardians must have willed this to be. My only dream was to become a necromancer's apprentice.
And so you shall. Many dreams will be fulfilled today, my worthy apprentice. Many dreams.
Who or what is William?
Oh, look at you asking insightful questions. Good job, apprentice. I like to encourage curiosity. I've always envisioned myself as a mother moth, flitting from light to light, leaving dots of knowledge with which to cocoon themselves, and...
Tiara's breath, just to answer the question.
Impatience is not a virtue, apprentice. Anyway, William is my demon, or will be. The ritual awaits. I was going to do it alone, but I'm glad I waited. One mistake with this summoning and kapow! I'll be a smear on the ground. But now you're here, we can proceed.
Why are you summoning a demon exactly?
I know to your human eyes, I may look as svelte as a kid straight out of the communes, basking in his physical form. But sadly, that's not the truth. I know. I know. Hold your despair. As such, I need help around the house. Laundry, dishes, putting my fungal cream on the center of my back where I can't reach. Those things don't take care of themselves.
Ew.
I know I might regret asking this. You don't have anyone else to put your back cream on for you?
No. Not since my revour passed. The house has been... rather empty.
I thought only the intelligence could do these kind of rituals. Aren't you worried about getting caught?
I understand your concern for me, but really, don't worry. A little demon like William is barely more than a passing thought in their subconscious. A stench that dissipates no sooner than it is smelled. And how do I know? If there's one thing guards love as much as the Exalted Father, it's the weight of unexpected gold in their pockets.
Okay, I'll help you. What do you need?
That's what I like to hear. Take a look at this. I've been scratching my head over it for the past moon, so now it's your turn.
This must be ancient. It's covered in dust.
Oh, no. That's just the dandruff. Don't mind that. What's important is what it says. Give it a read, and then meet me over at the ritual site. We only get one shot at this, apprentice. My William is counting on you.
Lead the way.
My apprentice! I hope you studied hard. I'll start the incantations, you handle lighting the stones.
So, what's the
What
plan?
do we have here?
What happened? Apprentice General, what did you do?
Make it good.
You're fired! Do you know how long it took me to prepare for...
Sorry.
Be gone! And don't think I'll give you a recommendation for your future employers!
Sure.
Yes?
Well, look who's back. What do you have for me?
Nothing. I'll be...
Are you sure? Blessings of the Exalted Father, then.
What's this?
Dusty air greets you as you step through the double-wing gate. Except for a bit of mold and rust, the old cast house is in surprisingly good shape. Still, there's no warmth to these halls, only sharp angles, metal, and stone. Hard to imagine that dozens of children once called this place home.
Yes?
Send him back to the grave.
Yes? Go ahead. Make it quick then.
Fools to challenge us. Consider it done.
This is it.
If I must.
I could use some healing!
Over here.
Try to keep up.
You got it.
This way.
Over there? Stick to the path.
Yes.
No one lives forever.
Stay close.
You lead, I follow.
Sure.
It must be done.
Lead the way. Ancestors, guide us.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm fading.
Just give the word.
I'm listening. Let's be quick!
I'm fading.
What is it? Out of the way.
Do you need me?
Don't let her guard down.
Over here.
Sure.
Look out! A spirit! Let's get this over with.
Is that the best you can do?
A storm is coming. Lead the way.
Interesting.
Stop this!
I could use some healing!
Oh, yes?
Empty.
Yes?
You're back! How'd it go?
The undead are gone.
Excellent. I knew you could do it. Payment as promised, with my gratitude. You really are a lifesaver.
What do you need? What do we have here?
You lead, I follow.
Yes?
By the ancestors! This again? Huh?
Interesting.
That way?
Keep it up. This way.
Stick to the path.
Yes. Yes? What's this? Keep it up. Out of the way. Stay close.
We meet again, Pale Blood.
Let me see your wares.
Of course.
A fair offer. You're an adventurer, aren't you? Come, take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest.
Over there?
Sure.
What do you need?
Lead on then.
What do we have here?
Good choice. Yes, want to trade?
You want
Interesting.
it? I got it. Need something? Pleasure doing business.
Over here.
You got it.
Please, stop this. Let's make it painless.
They killed one of our heroes.
I'm fading.
Now. Healing now.
Yes.
Make it good.
Don't do that again.
Thank you. By Nor, they would have killed me. They would have really done it.
Pay your debts next time.
I was going to. Who are you, anyway? And what do you want from me?
We're looking for a friend of yours, Sorobi.
Sorobi? And I'm not sure I can help you, because I haven't seen her in weeks. And we're not exactly on good terms anymore.
Let me guess. You were more than friends?
We were. But I messed up. And after that, she became strange. When that weird woman started showing up, it only got worse.
What do you mean by she became strange?
Withdrawn. Moody. She'd spend hours in the training rooms, slashing away at the dummies as though she was trying to butcher them. She'd snap at everything. And when she wasn't training, she was in the library reading the Exalted Father's scriptures. Frankly, it was disturbing to see her like that. Sorobi was always driven, but there was also a warm, kind-hearted girl under that surface.
I see. So, members of the same pack are allowed to have relationships?
Well, the Overseers don't exactly encourage it, but they also don't prohibit it.
As I said, General, the idea is to let the pack do its thing. Relationships and sexuality are natural processes.
When did you split up?
That was, I don't know, 10 months ago, a year?
You don't remember?
I do, but the dust, it makes everything so blurry.
If you knew Sorobi well, do you have any idea why she fled the commune?
Not really. They say that she's become a derelict, but that just doesn't add up. She was always so pious, so dedicated to the realm, so why should she run away? All the more reason to be worried. Maybe she got, I don't know, abducted.
Somehow I doubt that.
How'd you mess up?
I don't know. Is this really important?
If you want us to find Sorobi, then we need the full story. Just spit it out.
Fine. I stole from her. For years.
Why would you do that?
Isn't it obvious? To pay for the fucking dust. For a while, I made her believe it was one of her bunkmates. But one night, she caught me red-handed. I told her this had nothing to do with my love for her, but she wouldn't listen. She saw it as a betrayal of everything we had. But it wasn't. Is that so hard to understand? She was the only one I could take that money from because I knew she wouldn't give me up to the Overseers. I loved her, and I still do. If it weren't for that goddamn dust.
Did you ever try to make up?
Of course I did. Dozens of times. She refused to even speak to me.
How long have you been a dust addict?
Too long.
Well, we all make mistakes.
I know. And I have. The hard way.
What weird woman?
She was from intelligence. A mage. Whenever she came to the commune, she would take Sorobi aside for special training. Apparently, she taught her advanced magic. Something about the veil.
Why did she choose Sorobi?
Why? Because she was bloody good at what she did, that's why. She was as good a fighter as a student.
The veil. Isn't that what separates our reality from others?
It's the fabric between dimensions. That woman must have taught her how to conjure. It's the art of glimpsing into other realities, or even transporting elements of them into ours. If Sorobi has been taught how to conjure, that might actually help us.
How?
To interact with the veil, one needs a special kind of talisman, which allows the arcanist to see the places where the veil can be altered. And if one does alter it, it leaves a trail which we could follow. The question is, where do we get a vinculum?
I might have an idea, but it'll cost you.
You're joking.
All right. The crypts. I saw them bury a high-up from the intelligence recently. Maybe you can find one of those linculums there.
Worth a try.
Didn't you say we should abide by Calibrock law?
I did, but I don't see any other options. Also, the graveyard is outside the city, so it should be easy to do this without anyone noticing.
Fine. Let's get to it then.
Good luck. And here. I think I owe you this. It's a key to the Calibrock tunnels. That'll make it easier for you to get down into the swamp without anybody noticing. Just make sure she's all right, will you? I know she doesn't care about me anymore. But if anything were to happen to her,
All right then. Let's get down into the... The tunnels are probably our best bet.
By the ancestors! This again? Oh, yes?
Please!
What's
Try to keep up.
Interesting.
Just give the word.
What do we have here?
A storm is coming.
Those look like moles.
Did they kill those farmers?
I think that's your answer.
Drop your weapons!
What's this?
I suppose this is the graveyard. Why is it outside the city?
The Dark Elves don't worship their dead like humans or elves do. The body is a means to an end. Once the spirit is gone, it's just a hull. Most bodies are given to the Exalted Father's necromancers. Burial sites are a luxury.
Well... Interesting. What is it? This way. Go ahead. What do we have here?
Yes?
What's this?
That looks good. Hold it when we approach the crypt door.
You lead, I follow.
That smell. What do you need?
Send us back to the grave.
Yes? That must be it. It's locked.
A defense mechanism. Probably only relatives and other members of the intelligence can enter it. The latter are usually given access to these crypts should the bodies be required for necromancy.
Aren't you one?
Used to be. But we should take a look at these graves. Chances are that another, less wealthy individual is buried there, along with his staff or emblem.
All right. Out of the way.
What do you want?
Sounds like a plan.
That must be it.
A defense mech. The latter
Aren't you one?
used to be.
All right.
Yes.
What do we have here?
Do you need me?
Further down the stairs, you come to a portcullis. As you turn the crank controlling it, you notice Wraith standing motionless, an expression on his face as though looking at a faraway landscape. He frowns as your eyes meet. "Let's find the vinculum," he says and walks past you.
Chilly.
Welcome to Karlabrock. Let's find the vinculum. Really? There, that must be it.
Almost as though they wanted us to find it.
Receiving a vinculum is a great honor for every mage of the intelligence. Seems like this one wanted everyone to know just how influential he was.
Can we just take it?
We don't have any other options. Let's be careful.
Guardians. Where did that firewall come from?
Another defense mechanism, I'd wager. Well, that was to be expected. We're trapped.
Can we dispel it?
We can try, but I doubt it. That's a powerful spell, but... maybe the vinculum can help.
How?
Put it on.
By the ancestors. What are these lights?
Fractures. It's still functioning.
Fascinating or not, the firewall's still there.
In this reality, yes, but maybe not in others. Those lights all around us, they are what mystics call fractures. Windows into another reality.
Like the tear the god of light created?
No. Imagine a tiny spot where the fabric of an otherwise thick piece of silk is thin enough to see through. That's a fracture. If left alone, fractures are harmless. They are simply an innate element of the veil, and nothing can pass through them unless a mystic tampers with them. What the God of Light did through Rondala Kane was rip a hole the size of a child in the fabric. A fracture allows the creation of a temporary link between the reality it connects to and ours. A link through which you can transport objects back and forth. And since there must be a reality where this firewall hasn't appeared, all we have to do is find a fracture into such reality and conjure that version of the room into ours.
How do you see into the reality behind a fracture? I mean, there must be a way to know what you're about to bring home, isn't there?
Unless you've used the fracture before, no, there isn't. Conjuring something from an unknown fracture is always a gamble. It could be treasure, or it could be a demon.
That sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous, yes. Which is why most countries forbid using vincula.
Is it also possible to bring living beings through a fracture?
Beings, yes. Living, no. Organic life isn't able to pass through dimensions. Only ethereal beings like the God of Light, the undead, or demons.
Probably for the best.
Yes, probably.
If we conjure another reality, how much of ours will be altered?
Not much. Just the immediate vicinity of the fracture.
This seems quite dangerous. Any idea why the intelligence taught Zerobi how to conjure?
That's a good question.